Good morning, everybody. I hope you are all well. Welcome to Morning Meeting Live, our Tuesday edition. It is just after 9:30 and we are starting. Good morning, Harry. Hi, Cece. All right, I feel like I look fuzzy. I hope I don't look fuzzy to you guys. I was having technical difficulties and worked on it last night and went live on my own Facebook page, and it was pretty funny the reaction I got. Good morning, Rory. Good morning, Adeline. So we'll do the best that we can. Good morning, Tessa. I just uploaded, and I'm sorry, I totally forgot. As I was getting ready to go live, I realized I didn't upload the math page, but it's up there now, so you guys can use it in the future for our number of the day, which I think is kind of a fun little routine to start. But before we jump into our actual meeting, let's talk about what our learning is going to look like for today. Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, Aldwin and family. Hi, Annabelle. Oh, look, it looks like most of us are here, so this is great. So we're all getting ready for our morning meeting, and we're getting ready to hear what our lessons are today. I hope families found the writing video helpful. If anyone has any questions about that or needs to talk to me, this morning my office hours are from 10 to 11. So you can send me an email, we can do a Google Meet and chat, or just correspond back and forth via email. So today, when you're reading, let's think about what we're doing when we're reading today. So as we continue in kindergarten, we start reading harder and harder books, right, you guys? We do. And we've talked about that. And I feel like we talked about what makes a book a little harder. And maybe we can think about that right now. Good morning, Josh. As we grow as readers, sometimes our books have more pages, so the books are longer. Sometimes our books have more words. Have you noticed that some of your books have more words? And when there are more words, that makes it a little trickier. And sometimes the words on the page are a little harder. I don't know if you've noticed that too. And that's when we really need to be resourceful. And yesterday you learned, if you watch the video, when you need to kind of stop and think about your reading and go back maybe and fix it up a little bit. But today I want to talk about how when you're reading, one of the ways you can get ready to read is to think about your whole book before you even start reading. When you have a new book or a trickier book, you want to think about the whole book and what you know, either about the story or about the topic if you are reading a nonfiction book. So you want to look at the cover and notice, what is the title? What do you see on the cover? Are there characters? Is there a setting? Is there information about the topic inside your book? And then you want to look through and look at the pictures. Because if you do a picture walk, do you remember when we would work at the back table? Do you remember how we would do a picture walk? And we would look at the pictures and talk about what we noticed, and maybe even find words that we noticed, that we knew, or that we didn't know. Doing a picture walk is really helpful. That is a good resource when you're trying to read a new book or even an old book. And then you need to say to yourself, as you're reading, if you come to a word that you're not sure about, you would say, what makes sense there? What would make sense if you read something and then you thought, oh, I don't understand what's happening in my story right now. You would go back and you would reread and you would think, what makes sense there? So resourceful readers, when you read, You look at your whole book. You look at the cover. You think of the title. You look at the pictures. And when you're reading, you think, what would make sense? That's what you do. That's what a resourceful reader does. So when you go off today and you read to yourself, and you maybe have a book that's a little trickier than usual, or even an old favorite book that maybe some of the pages are a little harder, you're going to use all those tools because you have so many tools in your reading toolbox to help you. Good morning, Autumn. Good morning, Kaylin. So that's what we're doing in reading today. Now for writing, we're continuing with our poetry centers. I wonder if you liked that yesterday. Yesterday, your job was to look out a window and to notice with your eyes and think about what you saw and to jot down some notes and do some writing. I miss you too, honey. Today, we're doing a different challenge. We're going to look at ordinary items and we're going to look at them with fresh eyes. So your family can go into the writing or to the reading, writing, phonics grid, click on the link and bring you to that challenge. And I wonder what you have around your house that you might look at. And you might look at it in a different way. And tomorrow, maybe you could share, or today you could share some of your poems about things that are ordinary. Maybe I'll do a little bit of that work and I can share it with you tomorrow. I'm glad you liked the video. So that's what we're doing. We are using all of our tools in our toolbox to do our reading, and we are doing our literacy centers and working, at least trying out today's lesson, and then going from there with our writing. So let's get right to work and let's look at our agenda for today. So here we go. Let's see, this way, I guess. All right. We have already arrived. We're in morning meeting. Next we'll have creative time, then read aloud and writing, lunch, read to self, listen to reading, read to self and chores, drawing and quiet time, math, and then this afternoon we have fun with friends. Today is Tuesday, so we have fun with friends. And today's challenge, remember, oh, I love you too, Adeline. Today's challenge in Fun with Friends is a movement challenge. So see if you can be there right away, because Miss Protz will come. I wonder what she'll have us do this time. We've been doing lots of different things. It's so much fun. And then after our movement challenge, then we're going to do some drawing and kind of relax together and do some drawing. I can't wait. I already have all of my little papers cut and I know exactly what I'm going to draw, so that will be fun. All right, so I'm going to look back down at my computer and I am going to find my morning message. Here we go. Do you have your pointer finger ready? I have my pointer finger ready. Here, I'm going to point to my message and it says this. Hello, friends. Today is Tuesday, May 12th, 2020. We will practice lit today. The letter of the day is B. Ooh, I wonder if you made your alphabet page yesterday. I hope so. The words of the week are mom, go, buy, as, and him. So let's go to the next page and look at our letter B. And remember, we're focusing on lowercase letters because, and I'll hold this up in just a second, because we've found that children tend to learn their uppercase first, and then they stick with uppercase, and they don't necessarily transition to using the lowercase and the uppercase. So that's why we're going to focus right now on our lowercase letters, writing our lowercase letters. Good morning, Eric. I'm glad that you started your alphabet book. Awesome job. 4 A words. Woohoo! All right, so let's look at B. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll get an easel and actually write on paper next time, friends. Good morning, Amelia. So for the letter B, yesterday we did the letter A, remember? And we started for the letter A, we started in the middle. It was at the top for the letter A, but it was the middle line. Today, we're starting our letter B at the tippity top. It would be like the top of the house, like the roof you could think of. So we're going to start up here. I think you guys can see this okay. I'm going to fix my screen a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. So we're going to start up here. I'm going to hold my marker like this so you can see. So a B starts at the top, long line down. My line is crooked. Oops, that's okay. Back up a scooch. Go back up to the middle, right? And you bump around like that. So let's try that again. Long line down, up a scooch, and you bump around. Long line down, up a scooch, and you bump around. And when we go up a scooch, you know what we're doing? Retracing. We're retracing that line, aren't we? Long line down. Ooh, that's wicked crooked. Sorry, guys. Up a scooch, and come on back down. See if you can practice. If you have those lines printed out, do you think you could make 5 B's and then circle your best? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to erase my B's with my handy dandy eraser. And I'm going to try one more time. And I'm going to say to myself, I'm going to say the words of how to make the letter. Long line down, up a scooch, bump around. Long line down, up a scooch, bump around. Oops. Long line down, up a scooch, bump around. Long line down, up a scooch, bump around. Long line down, up a scooch, bump around. Ooh, now I'm going to circle the one that I think is the best. Sometimes it's tricky. I think this one's the best. What do you guys think? So there's our letter B. Now, I wanted to show you. I was very excited this morning to make my B page. Here, maybe I'll hold it up with my binder because you can see it a little bit better. Here's my B page. Can you see it? So I thought for B, I would have ball, because B is b. And brown, brown. And then I made a boy, boy, and a bus. I wonder what words you'll have on your B page. I'm going to put my B page over here. So now, let's go back and see what our word of the day is. Let's see. Let me click back on this. I think it's, I want to say it's go. So, go. G-O, go. What do you notice about the word go? I notice there's a hanging letter. Do you notice that there's a hanging letter? I also notice that there's one consonant and one vowel. I do. I notice that there are 2 letters in the word. What else do I notice? Do I notice anything else? No, I think that's enough. Oh, there's 1 letter in my name. Do you have any of those letters in your name? You might. So now we're going to tap out that word because that's activating all different parts of our brain. So G-O, go. G-O, go. G-O, go. And we're going to do our other arm too because we don't want to be crooked. G-O, go. G-O, go. G-O, go. Can you use the word go in a sentence? I have a great sentence for go. It's one of my to-dos today. But I'll give you a second to think and then I'll share my sentence. I will go for a walk today. That's my plan. I'm going to go for a walk today. I wonder what sentence you created with the word go. All right, now let's look at our calendar. So our calendar, we're going to look at our calendar, but our morning message told us what the date was. So how many days should we be counting when we count our squares on our calendar? Does anyone know? I bet you do know, because you guys are super smart. If you said, did you say 12? You're right, 12 days. So I'm going to hold this up. Go, dogs, go. Oh my goodness, I love that book. That's a great one. All right. For some reason, I'm going the wrong way today when I'm fixing my papers in the camera. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go down here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You were right. You were right if you said 12 days. Today is the 12th of May. Wow, you guys, we're almost halfway through the month. Can you believe that? Holy moly. Time is just flying by during distance learning. I just can't even believe it. So there's our calendar. Now, let's do our number of the day. I'm going to clip it up to my board. So yesterday we did the number 16. Do you remember? We're doing those tricky teen numbers because that's what we would be practicing if we were in school. So today we're doing, do you know what this number is? It's 17. You're right. This number is 17. So 17 has 1 10 and 7 ones. And this is the way you spell 17. So what would 1 less than 17 be? If you counted backwards, counting backwards is tricky. 17, 16. So I'm going to write the number 16 on my paper. 16. Now, so we have 1 less. What would 1 more be? What would 1 more be? You're right. 1 more after 17 would be 18. So 16, 17, 18. Can we count on 3 more? 19. I wish I could. Let's see. Maybe I can do it this way. Ready? Can you see it? Oh, yeah, you can. 19, 20, 21. Nice. Now I am going to draw what 17 might look like. Let me think. What do I want to do? What combination do I want to do? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Here, I'll hold it like this and see if you guys can figure it out as I'm drawing it. Ready? Ooh. Now I'm going to do my number bond. So we're doing a number bond for 17. And I'm going to do this number and this number. I bet if you look at this, you can tell easily it's a 6, right? So I'll put 6 at the top. And then if you look carefully, do you see that I have 5 and 5 and then 1 more? So 5, 10, 11. So one number bond for the number 17 is 11 plus 6 equals 17. So if I'm going to make tallies because that's the next box, I'm going to start by counting by 5s. So let's start by counting by 5s and see if we can figure this out. Ready? 5, 10, 15. So I need 3 groups of 5, right? 15, and then 16, 17. So let's start with our 3 groups of 5. And you guys remember how to make tallies, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a line across. So there's 5, 2, 3, 4, line across. 10, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. I counted on. And you could do it just like that too. So now we're going to draw it on our 10 frame. So I know that 17 is 110 and then 7 more. When you look at the number, that's how you tell. These are the 10s and these are the 1s. So 110 and 7 more. So I'm going to start by doing my 110 because we know that a 10 frame equals 10. And we can always count on that. This will always be 10 when it's all full, right? And then 7 more. And you can do 7 more in a different way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. There's our number of the day. That was fun. I think you guys are getting better and better at number of the day. What do you think? Now, my favorite part of morning meeting is the weather, because that helps us know what we can do today. So, are you looking outside? Are you looking out your window? Oh, it looks beautiful. I see the sun. Do you guys see the sun? So, let me take out my weather chart. Here's my weather chart. I'm going to get my crayons. I'm coloring in a rectangle for the sun. So, this month has been really neck and neck between sunny and cloudy. Neck and neck means they've been very close. Yesterday we had a tie. Today, you'll notice we do not have a tie anymore. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the weather. Here it comes. Are you ready? Let's see. Can you see? I'm using the big camera today. 55 degrees. If I lean forward, I feel like the number will get a little bigger for you. It's sunny and 55 degrees out. Now let's see. Can I scroll up? Nope. Now I can. Let's see what the weather, what the wind. Where's the wind? Ooh, there it is. Can you see it? Let's see if it focuses in. 14 miles an hour. So it feels like 52 degrees. So it kind of feels a little chilly. And I heard them say that the wind would be chilly. But I'm going to write 55. Ooh, wait until you see this, friends. One of Mrs. Pagnotti's favorite things that happens once in a while. I don't know why I like it, but I do. I wonder if you can guess. Because I just colored in the green square with the number 55, 55 degrees. I'm going to show it to you. Ready? Look! 55 degrees, the same as last week. I don't know why that makes me happy, but it does. So if we look at our graph, what do you notice? Do you notice that sunny has the greatest number of rectangles and rainy has the fewest? Ah, that's what I notice. And I'm noticing that cloudy has 2 more than rainy and 1 less than sunny. And if you compare sunny to rainy, sunny has 3 more rectangles than the rainy weather. It's fun to compare, isn't it? Maybe I'll take pictures of all of our weather graphs and we can look at all the different months and compare them. That would be a fun thing to do. So I think that we've covered everything. I hope everyone has a great day. Do your best. Remember, even though it's sunny out, we still have a job to do, right? Our job is to get our schoolwork done, and then our job is to play and be creative and be helpful and kind, right? And do all of those things. Be happy if we can be happy. Those are the things that we need to do. And those are the things that matter the most, I think. The being kind and the being happy part, right? But we have to do our jobs too. So I'm going to do my job, and I'm going to be here, and I'm going to answer emails, and I'm going to do my recording of The Wizard of Oz. I wonder what you guys thought of The Wizard of Oz. I'll be curious to hear. Be very curious. And you guys do your job, and we will see each other this afternoon for Fun with Friends. Remember, movement and then drawing. I cannot wait. So have a great day, everybody, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Uh-oh, I have to enlarge my screen so I can end the video. Bye, guys.